Yes.
Here's,
yes.
Okay, Tamara launched this earlier today, just a few hours ago, and this was one of your very favorite new ideas. So this is a way to get your laundry done, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And it is 192 loads, which is kind of hard to believe because I don't see a big 5-gallon jug out here.
In that beautiful
Show us
container,
how it works.
you can make 192 load.
Oh
can
my
you
gosh.
believe?
It cleans, it removes your stains, it's gonna brighten up those clothes that are dim.
You see what you have in my hand?
Yeah.
Here.
That's interesting, yes.
That, you see, you put that in this bottle with hot water.
Yeah.
And you can make that amount of soap. You can make that in this bottle, and you can then make 32 load out of that.
Out of that?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is my hand. You can see
flakes?
exactly
Do you guys see that?
Just this quantity.
It's
here you have the double of what
what you would need.
What you would need.
It's soap flakes, so
yes.
it's like shavings.
Exactly.
Of this soap.
The shaving of the Savon de Marseille we just saw before.
We just talked about.
So
okay.
it's a
Show
soap.
us how this works.
So it's a soap which is.
Do you want to put them back in there?
Yes, I can put them in there.
Okay, perfect.
So it's a soap which is, I'm going to put that to show you, to make you a little demonstration.
Okay, great. Great, great. And by the way, you receive the larger bottle that
yes.
Florence is using, and then you also receive the flakes themselves, right, in the little scoopy.
So you can see, I just put my hand in it. I have no problem. I have jewelry, on because it's soft, it's wonderful, it's not abrasive. There's no chemical in it. It's completely natural.
Okay.
I mean, and it cleans beautifully. I'm going to show you and put a T-shirt in it because it's not only a cleaner. What is it? It's something who takes the stain away, with also wash and also brighten. So you have
the combination
of three things in it.
Because sometimes things can be clean, but they're not brightened. So a full ounce of the flakes, you add the hot water, you let it dissolve, and then you add your colder water if you want to. You can do it any way, right?
No, you mix it with hot water.
The whole 32 ounces?
Yes.
Does it have to be boiling?
No, it's just warm water.
Just hot water. Okay,
yes,
fine. Just to melt the flakes.
Because I can melt the flake, exactly.
Got it. Okay, and it is all natural. You will have no residue.
So you see the result already. Look.
Look at that. Oh, that's fabulous. Look, we're gonna show camera 3 right there.
It's amazing. I mean, it's incredible. And I'm going to make now do the whole T-shirt to see how fantastic it is.
So it's before, during, and after we're going to show you.
Exactly. Imagine I'm a washing machine.
That's right. So it's not just for delicates. I can put this in my washing machine,
you can do that in your washing machine. It works for, high energy machine.
Top
it works
loaders,
for top loader. It works for front loader.
Old clunkers.
Absolutely.
You name it. Everything in between.
All of them.
That really is brighter.
Which is really, really incredible.
So don't just think it's little white T-shirts and lingerie.
I'm going to show you
dirty socks too.
So you see how fantastic it is, how great it is.
That is fantastic.
It really is.
I have to say, I wasn't totally sure that last little bit was going to come out and poof.
No, it is. And
just like
I did that because I have so many friends and people that I know who also are very sensitive to smell. And that's why we did this one, which is just with the smell of the soap, which is no scented, even with natural scent.
Which is olive oil and salt from the Mediterranean.
So it's going to be perfectly safe for anyone.
And comfortable.
Very comfortable.
The little ones.
Yes.
Nana with delicate skin.
Absolutely.
It's great for delicates, but it's great for...
Look at the socks.
Nasty, dirty socks.
It's perfect.
Okay, let's face it.
It's perfect with the nasty, dirty socks.
Yeah, so you can take on... Let's do another dirty sock.
Let's do another dirty sock.
You can take on the entire everything.
I mean, it's incredible. I mean, you can really do, from the most dirty to the most delicate. You can do anything in between. And it's really doesn't leave any residue because, most of the other kind of laundries that you have out there with all sorts of weird colors.
and weird fragrances.
And weird fragrances.
Right.
Leave all sorts of residue.
And sometimes animal fat.
Exactly.
Right?
Absolutely.
This is olive oil.
That's, so it doesn't leave any residue, nothing.
Did you see that? That's fantastic.
Yes. So I can show you something more delicate. We can just do something more delicate.
We're going to do that in just a second because I want to see how that lingerie comes out. But this is how you use it. This is that hot water we were just talking about. And you pour it into the larger bottle and it emulsifies. And then you can pour it into your high efficiency, your front loader, your top loader, hand wash. It doesn't matter. So this can take on the big plastic jugs that we all have. It'll take it all on. Okay, and here we go for that delicate.
Now we have the, we do something a little more delicate, which is also has some kind of lipstick or something like that on it. And we can just rub.
Florence, as we're sitting here and I'm thinking about this, if you go on a little trip, right,
That's the thing, which is fantastic.
Can I take this as travel?
You can, absolutely.
Right, there's no liquids to worry about.
Yes. Yes.
I love that idea.
Which is fantastic. Or if you have to carry something to your laundry room or whatever, you don't have, you can put that yourself in a little pocket or little, you do your little container here and you have that and you bring that. You don't have to lug a big thing. It's so much easier to travel.
Brilliant.
And we also did everything, I don't know if you noticed, but all the label we designed, I mean, I designed all the label. I was very, very involved because I wanted them to be at once modern and very traditional. So they bring, you know, kind of the tradition back, but in the same time, they're also kind of like modern. And
I do love it when things that work really, really hard in my kitchen are also pretty on the outside.
And I want to have all those things to stay out because I designed the whole line to make sure that you can have all your product out. You don't want to hide them. They're pretty products. They're nicely. They're
very
really
special.
Very special. They're very nicely. You know, they have great container.
Oh, we just put the stain in there, so
we put a big stain.
It'll look like some mustard.
Yes, it was a big mustard or something.
You know, I was just thinking, wait until the mommy bloggers get a hold of you. Those mommy bloggers who are going to want those diapers clean. They're going to want that sensitivity taken care of.
They're going to love it.
For the delicate skin
and this one
of their
is gone.
family.
I mean, that was some kind of a mustard or something.
Did you take your makeup off with this, or did I?
One of us did.
One of us did. So I want to show you that. It's got some mascara, looks like, a little bit of foundation, some powder. Let's get this clean, too,
let's get that clean. Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's dip that. And
you didn't use a lot in this little tub. And by the way, this is not just for hand wash, in case you're just tuning in. It is for your clothes washer.
Yes.
Sometimes my husband, when I say, honey, are you going to put the dishes in the dishwasher? He goes, go look in the mirror, because that's the dishwasher. No, I'm not the dishwasher. I have a machine to do that. That he's saying that, you know, like, right?
Yes.
Today's his birthday, and we say hello and love you, honey. He was making a joke, and then you know what he did?
No.
He went and he did the dishes because he's such a good man.
That's very nice.
Such a good man.
Wonderful.
But he made me sweat it just for a second first.
So you see, now you don't have the makeup stain are gone.
Just like that.
So that's it. It's
Poof,
gone. And we can do that with something more hardy. We can clean that if you want also.
Khakis.
You know,
we're running out of time right now, although I think this would be very fast too. But we want to show you what you're receiving. You're receiving this tub of the Flakes that makes, speaking of tubs, 192 loads.
Yes, which is amazing.
That is astonishing. You're going to be receiving the bottle that you're going to be putting 32 ounces of hot water in. You take your ounce of this and you put it in there, and that is the shaved Savon de Marseille, and therefore, thank you. Therefore, you have 400 years of cleaning power packed into this, but in the most loving, effective, and frankly, delicious way.
It is delicious. It's wonderful. I'm so proud of it. I love it. I think you're going to love it.
You are.
I think it's a fantastic product.
This is going to change everything.
It will change your life. I mean, I think my laundry product, I absolutely love them. I love all my line, but I have to tell you, I think